K. Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is November 20th, 2025, and we're diving into the latest earnings report from Construction Partners, a leading civil infrastructure company operating across the Sun Belt. Joining us is John, our senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. Construction Partners has just released their fiscal 2025 fourth quarter and full year results, and there's a lot to unpack, from significant revenue growth to strategic acquisitions. Let's get started.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. Construction Partners reported a revenue of $2.812 billion for fiscal year 2025, which is a 54% increase compared to last year. John, what are the key drivers behind this impressive growth?
Absolutely. The significant revenue growth was driven by both strategic acquisitions and organic growth of 8.4%. The company expanded its operations into Texas and Oklahoma and strengthened its presence in Tennessee and Alabama. This expansion, coupled with strong market demand, has been pivotal in achieving these results.
And how about profitability?
Net income rose by 48% to $101.8 million, while adjusted EBITDA saw a remarkable 92% increase to $423.7 million. This was largely due to margin expansion and operational efficiencies. The adjusted EBITDA margin improved to 15.1% from 12.1% last year, indicating effective cost management and project execution.
EPS forecast and analyst expectations. Now let's talk about earnings per share. Analysts had forecasted an EPS of $1.11, but the actual adjusted EPS came in at $1.02. John, what does this tell us about the company's performance relative to expectations?
While the EPS came in slightly below the forecast of $1.11, it's important to note the broader context of the company's performance. The slight miss can be attributed to acquisition-related expenses and interest costs, which were higher than anticipated. However, the overall financial health and growth trajectory remains strong.
Strategic initiatives and market expansion. Construction Partners has been quite active in expanding its market presence. Can you elaborate on their strategic initiatives and how these have impacted their growth?
Certainly. The company completed 5 strategic acquisitions in fiscal 2025, entering new markets like Texas and Oklahoma, and expanding in Tennessee and Alabama. These moves have not only increased their market footprint, but also contributed to a record project backlog of $3.3 billion, up from $1.96 billion last year. This positions them well for sustained growth.
Future outlook and guidance. Looking ahead, what is Construction Partners' outlook for fiscal 2026?
The company has provided a robust outlook for fiscal 2026, with revenue expected to be between $3.4 billion and $3.5 billion. Net income is projected to range from $150 million to $155 million, and adjusted EBITDA is anticipated to be between $520 million and $540 million. The adjusted EBITDA margin is expected to slightly improve to 15.3% to 15.4%, reflecting continued operational efficiencies and market demand.
That's quite promising. It seems like they are well positioned to capitalize on the ongoing infrastructure investments and economic growth in the Sun Belt region.
Indeed, with strong economic fundamentals and continued public infrastructure investment, Construction Partners is poised for another year of meaningful growth.
Key takeaways. To wrap up, Construction Partners has delivered a strong performance in fiscal 2025 with significant revenue and profitability growth. Their strategic expansions and robust backlog set a solid foundation for future growth. John, any final thoughts?
Construction Partners is clearly on a growth trajectory, supported by strategic acquisitions and strong market demand. Their focus on operational excellence and market expansion bodes well for long-term value creation.
Thank you, John, for your insights. And thank you to our viewers for tuning in. If you found this analysis helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Construction Partners' performance in the comments below. Until next time.